What's up, makeup world? I'm here with a New Year's Eve daytime rose gold glittery tutorial. If you want to see how I did this, then keep watching. I am starting out with the Decay Primer Potion. This is one of the best primers I have used. So I'm just blending that out with my finger. Of course, I have washed my hands. Now, going in as the base for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use Limit from the Naked 3 palette. I always put a kind of matte shade on my eyes. That way, when I start laying down the other colors, they'll blend really nicely, and it gives the eyes a really nice dimension. So going in with Goji from the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette, I'm using that right in my crease to just kind of frame out where we're gonna put the glitter. So I'm just blending that out until I like how it looks. So I am going to now apply another base, and this one is really good for kind of foiled glittery eyeshadows, and this is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. So again, I'm going to blend that out with my finger. And going back into the Naked 3 palette, I'm going to grab that rose gold shade in Trick, and just pack that on using a Morphe flat eyeshadow brush. And putting on some of the e.l.f. glitter adhesive. I'm just going to let that get tacky and then use this rounded brush and those two glitters in Tourmaline and Copper, and just pack those right in the center of my eye. I chose those two because I didn't have a rose gold, so when in doubt, I guess just improvise. From far away, it ended up looking like rose gold, so that works for me. Going again in with the Jumbo Pencil, I'm just putting a base there for this roll-on glitter from NYX in Platinum, to just kind of bring out the inner corner and add a little bit more glitter in case there wasn't already enough. And using the NYC Liquid Liner, I'm just going to wing out my eyeliner. Alright, moving on to our face, I'm going to use this Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I'm going to blend it all on my face and down to my neck. This is a very kind of glycerin primer, so if you don't like that really slick feeling, I don't suggest this one. Maybe try something like the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. It's a little less greasy feeling. But for me, I really like how it works with this foundation. And the foundation that I'm using is the Revlon Color Stay in the color Nude, and the L'Oreal True Match Liquid Glow Illuminator in, let's see, what is this? It just says Warm Undertone. But I always mix my foundation with a liquid illuminator. I find that it gives it a really nice finish because I don't really like matte foundations. So if you do, just skip that step and only use just your regular foundation. So I dampened a Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the foundation that I just put down with the IT Cosmetics, what is that, foundation brush. So just keep tapping away and blending. Just give a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Blend until that hand cramps and you feel like it's going to fall off. So using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the NYX or NYX, what is this? I just got it. It's a waterproof concealer. It's very, very thick and tacky. So if you want a very full coverage, use it by itself. But I mix it with the Maybelline because I still get good coverage and I really like the color, but it kind of thins it out a little bit more. So I bet if you have some dark circles, leaving the NYX would be perfect just by itself. Going in with a Morphe E3 brush and this e.l.f. powder, I'm just going to set the under eye and then use the excess on the brush to set the rest of my face. That way when I put my bronzer on, it will really go on nice and smooth. And there you go. That is a Real Techniques blush brush and the Blush Bronzer Duo by e.l.f. in St. Lucia. And like I said, setting the foundation with just a translucent powder is really going to allow that bronzer to blend out really, really nice and not look like a big skid on the side of your face. Because I have had those days when my mom has to tell me, girl, blend that out. So using the blush in that duo, I'm going to use a Morphe M105 brush and just put that on my cheeks. Going in with Becca Rosebud highlighter, I'm just going to highlight my cheeks. And as you can see, put the extra on my forehead. Going in with e.l.f. It's a baked eyeshadow that I use as a highlighter. It's in Moonlight Serenade, and it's really soft, so I really like to use it as a highlighter and not an eyeshadow. I'm using e.l.f.'s eyebrow, I think it's just a pencil. You could use it for lips or whatever, but I use it for my eyebrows, and I've been using this pencil forever. It's really smooth, kind of waxy, so it holds your eyebrow hairs in place, and I find that the color doesn't bleed. So my eyebrows, once I draw them on in the morning, I don't have to touch up. Even if I scratch them or anything, they stay perfect all day. So I blend out those two lines that I drew with a angled Bare Minerals brush. Is it Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials? I don't know. And to do the inner part of my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade in, what is this? I use it in Blonde, the lightest shade. And I like how it gives my eyebrows like a ombre effect. So for lipstick, I am using Southern Belle from e.l.f. It's one of their moisturizing lipsticks. I did not even mean to use so many e.l.f. products in this video. And that is the Do the Hustle NYX Glam Gloss. It's very sheer, so I don't use it on its own, but that glitter in it looks so nice on top of other lipsticks. And this is the finished product.